welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this haul video. I feel like I haven't done like a haul that was like a book haul in a while. So I'm very excited about this one, and it is a combo of Dollar Tree and Walmart. All the cute little things that I found. So we have some decor stuff, we have clothing items, we have book items, we have a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Now the first thing I'm gonna start with is the cheaper price things that I got from Dollar Tree. So here's the thing. If you're a Dollar Tree person, I've loved shopping at Dollar Tree like way before it's actually cool, years and years ago. And we know that the prices are changing, but there are still a lot of cute stuff at Dollar Tree. So I wanted to point out some of the things I got for the holidays. Now, I did not buy a lot because if you're not new here, I already have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff. I have a smaller house, and the storage shed is packed full. So outside, I'm really focusing on the outside of the house because I don't have a lot of outdoor decor, and that's where I want to work on. I didn't really need to get too much for the house, and quite honestly, color-wise, I actually like fall decor to kind of just live in the house, honestly, all year round for some things. For example, now I got these from Five and Below last year. I paid $5 for 3 of these, and you've probably seen them around the house. I paid $5 for 3 of these. Apparently they have them at Dollar Tree, and they had them last year. I didn't see them, but like stuff like this, because I do yoga all the time. Like, it is a part just of my like fitness. Like, I like to do it. So I actually have these out all year long. So sometimes the decor that I get, like that's like fall and Halloween, actually just lives in my house. So anyway, these will probably be around. These are like mushrooms. I'll go ahead and open them so you can see them up close. I believe they had like 3 colors, but these are at the $1.50 price point. It does appear that most of the seasonal decor is like $1.50, but you get 3 in a pack of each, and I just thought these were so cute. It's like a velvet top, and this is kind of like a crinkly type of material on the bottom, but they're hard. They're not squishy. They're actually, so I mean, you could crush them, but it's probably like styrofoam, but I'm just saying it's not like papery. And I just thought these were so cute, where I could put as like fillers and different decor pieces. And because of the colors, like, it matches my house. Clearly there's green and all of that. So I would probably like actually keep these out year long. So I'm not mad at that little price increase. The other thing I got from there, a little more pricey, we're gonna move to this. Now this is a pillar. This is actually $3. They had a couple of different styles. Unfortunately, I did not take footage when I was in the Dollar Tree because 1, I didn't even know that Dollar Tree existed, and I got really excited. And then 2, we have been in the sun all day because I had a market, and I wasn't thinking about actually showing you the other ones, but I am planning on running to a Dollar Tree today. So if they have these at that Dollar Tree, I will show you the footage. But these are like skull and bone. First of all, okay. These are skull and bone. I heard something. Pillars, and it's a cream color. I would actually leave this out all year. Now this has a red tag for $3. So here's the thing. Sometimes it's gonna be hard to know what the previous price was. If it's like something they're bringing back from the year before. So if I look under the sticker, this last year would have been, or before okay, so this is already $3. So this actually is not a price increase. I was just pulling it off, and the sticker already says $3. So because certain items are changing price points, they probably just put red dots over everything because they were like, oh, we're gonna have to handwrite the prices. But this one was $3 originally, and it's still $3. The price didn't go up. I think for $3, this is a good freaking price. Like, if you went to Michael's, or if you went to even Walmart, or I don't shop at the red bullseye place like that no more, but you know, if you went there, you're not going to get this for $3. I know, because I've bought things like that, or I go to those stores a lot, so I'm always comparing prices. Like, Michael used to be clutch, but then Dollar Tree started upping their game. So if I can get it from Dollar Tree, I'll get it from there. So $3 for this is not bad. It's not super heavy, but it's not flimsy. Like, if you hit somebody with this, it's going to hurt. But it's not like stone. But Super nice, super cute. They had other ones. Now, what I was like, oh, about, I didn't realize this was for like, it actually had the hole because it was upside down. So I thought this was the platform for you to stick like a thicker candle on, but it actually has the hole if you flip it over for the thinner candles, but then it has like this little outline so you can still put a thicker candle in there and it holds it in versus what I was thinking. But I thought that was so cute. $3. The next thing I got going up in price are these. Now, these last year were $5. These this year, I don't even know because there's no sticker on the bottom. There's no price written on them. I think they were like $6. This year, yeah, this year is $6, but these were $5. Still for $6. You're not going to find these at Michael's at this price point. Yes, if you have a coupon, but you know the coupons at Michael don't even coupon no more. You get that little 40%, and sometimes you'll get a 20. It just ain't the same. So these each for $6. I don't think that's bad. They're not flimsy. They're not styrofoam. They're some type of hard plastic material. So cute. And these were like in 3 different colors, but I just got 2 of them, and I thought those were delicious and definitely worth the price. The last thing that I got as far as decor, okay, I didn't do this in price because I kind of did this more like category, but this last year was, I believe, $5. Now this is $7. Let's see if I can get this one off. Yeah, it was $5 last year because $6 wasn't a thing. This was $7, but I still think for $7, this is still very, very cute. And if you went to like a Michael's, it's going to cost more. If you go to like a Walmart, it might be on par, but it's not like $6 or $7. Is way more than you would pay there. Thought it was so cute. Got him. He will definitely probably be sticking around all year long, like out on the porch. I think that is so cute. So those are like the decor pieces that I did get. Now let's go to the other things that are not decor, but I still got from the Dollar Tree and I absolutely love. And y'all know it's books. Now, if you don't typically watch my book content, you might be like, I don't care about your books, but I'm including it here just in case you just haven't seen my book content. For the people who are always watching my book content and all my videos, you're gonna see these again in a full haul. But I, like I said, I wanted to put it there. I love thrillers, mysteries, and horrors, and Dollar Tree always has a lot of books. But you know, it seems like romance and things like that. That ain't my jazz. Like, you know, you have your romance and your other types of novels that might not be no romance, but just like other fiction types. But your girl's there for the thrillers, mysteries, and the horrors. So I was so excited yesterday because I found 3. I found 3. And when you find 3, you found a ton. Because like I said, there's not always a lot of, you know, these types. So I'm going to go through these ones. The first one is A Tidy Ending, a novel by Joanna Cannon. And this book is about a woman whose husband is starting, you know, to go out more time, and, you know, she doesn't really know what he's doing. She's just at home cleaning, and mail of another woman is like coming to the house, and she's like, oh, I bet, because it's like Glamour magazine. She's like, oh, I wish I could be friends with this woman who used to live here because she's so glamorous. And she's like bored, so she's like, oh, things would be so cool if I had a friend, and this was my friend, because she's like, oh, she reads these types of magazines. And then someone in the community goes missing. So that's really what this is about. It's kind of like a mystery type of book, and I'm really excited to read this one. The words pretty standard in here, and this one is a little over 300 pages, so you can kind of see how the words are in the book. But I'm really excited about this one. The next one that I found is called Never Saw Me Coming by Vera Kurian. This one, it was the best thriller of 2021, so it came out a few years ago. Grade A student, grade A psychopath. So basically, this is about a bunch of students who are in this program for people who are like considered psychopaths. So very, very smart, but the kids are considered psychopaths, and then one of the kids in the study, one of the students ends up dead. And so that's kind of like they're trying to figure out what happened. Once again, words pretty standard in there. This one is really floppy, so if the feel of a book is a thing for you, and this one has about a little over 400 pages. All of these are $1.25. The books have not gone up, which $3.75 for 3 books. If I went to like Barnes & Noble or a bookstore, I would have paid easily $60, you know, between $50 and $60. I even joined the Barnes & Noble book club, like to pay membership so I get that 10% off, because Books are expensive, y'all. They are so expensive. The last one I found, Always the First to Die by R.J. Jacobs. And let me say, the books that I find at Dollar Tree, I think out of all the books, there are only like 2 I was like, I should have left these in there. And one I haven't even talked to y'all about. That's going to be in the upcoming vlog. Or, you know, book chat. I'm gonna have to talk about that one. But the books that I get from Dollar Tree, out like literally two of them, I've been like, I could have left that in the store. But did I feel bad? Did I feel like I wasted my $2.50? No, because they were $2.50 for both. This one is Always the First to Die, like I said, a novel by R.J. Jacobs. This is about a woman who is an actress, and like they were filming back in the day this movie, and someone died during the filming of the movie. And, you know, Lexi, who's this person, said, I'm never coming back. Years later, her daughter decides to go to this island to figure out what happened, and a hurricane comes through. And now Lexi is stuck on the island with only like a few other people. And she's like, the things that were happening in that movie are like happening again. And she's like, it is like in this time, she's not sure who will make it out alive. I was here for it. This one, very... the words seem a little bit smaller, but nothing crazy. And this one has... okay, this one has a little over... under 300 pages. And this one is kind of like diary written, because it gives you the chapter names, but it also like gives you the dates. So those are always kind of cool. So that's everything from the Dollar Tree. Now let's jump into what I got from Walmart. This first thing, I'm so excited about this, okay? I love Disney. If you are not new, you know that. But if you're new, I'm a Disney girl and I love a good villain. This entire pack of decals, I think, was like $2.87. And these are vinyl decals, 100 repositional vinyl decals. So that's good if you stick it on wrong. It's a bunch of Disney villains, and they can be used on small surfaces, smooth surfaces. I got this, one, because I saw it and I thought it was cute. And then 2, I am doing, I think I've mentioned this in a video. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember. But I'm doing like these little gift bags for like my friends at work when we do our company retreat this November. And I was like, oh, this will be really cute to just put in there. They know I absolutely love Disney. So just giving them stickers they could put on the water bottles. I was like, it's $100 for $3. I can keep some. My daughter can keep some because we're big Disney people, like I said. And some of these decals are actually really big. There are probably some repeats in here, so I don't know if it's 100 different ones. But here's just a few. Bad is on the menu, and of course that's the Evil Queen. We have, okay, shout out to, I feel like this is a shout out to Dr. Facilier, I'm guessing. And then we have Hades, 1997, I'm Just Getting Warmed Up tour. Like, so stinking cute. Okay, I'm dropping them now. So stinking cute. I know I dropped 2. I don't see the other one. Oh, I got it. Camera. I feel you. There we go. I don't know what this is. They're claws. Maybe Scar. I don't know. Here's another Dr. Facilier. And I am going to say that I am confirming this is Dr. Facilier after he done got pulled into that tomb. And this is him before. So there's that. They have Maleficent. They have like some tiny little ones. So darn cute. Maleficent and the Queen of Hearts. So cute. And then they have larger ones. Larger ones, like, don't call me cute. Maleficent didn't like that. And then we have this one where it just has all of them Better Than Ever 2024. The villains are back. Starring Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, Cruella de Vil, Fashion Above All, Ursula, Sea Witch, more like Sea Goddess, Hades, I'm Just Getting Warmed Up. So, Tuesday, October 1st, 8 until midnight, Miscreant Music Center. I think that is so stinking cute. to put on. And now that the villains are going to be out at Disney, you know, it's really cool to be able to pick these up, decorate your water bottles and different things, and, you know, show the villains some love. There's actually a really big one in here. Let's see what this one is. Oh, this is just a backboard. Okay, I thought this was a sticker, but it's just like the, like a little backboard. But yeah, come on. I thought that was like super cute. So I have these, and they were in the school supply section. Like, you know how they bring all the school supplies to the front during this time of year? That's where it was. The next thing I got, oh my god. Oh, I was like, where is it? So you know the hand sanitizers are going crazy. We know they're Touchland, but I do not. I'm not doing Touchland hand sanitizer. Like, I'm not paying $10 for that. You're not actually saying you don't actually care about having clean hands if you're paying $10, because there's no way. There's no way you would go through it too fast. So Dollar Tree has actually been coming up with different, like a dupe for that. And recently, last year, Walmart came out for a dupe, and I have some of theirs. I could barely, I don't think I actually got any last year because I think like they just sold out, but they've been restocking and they've been in there more consistently. But listen, they stepped it up a notch. Those ones are like $2.97 for the regular nice little scents. They now have perfume inspired ones. So this one is inspired by Burberry's perfume. I sprayed it and I thought like I had to reread the package to make sure it was not supposed to be a body spray. That needs to be the next thing that they do, because Touchland actually does have a body spray. Those I bought. I'm okay with paying, you know, and I think the body sprays are like 14. No, maybe the body sprays are 20. They're bigger, but it's a fragrance. It's a body spray. And I do buy perfumes and stuff. I don't mind paying for that. I'm not going to pay for sanitizer. But that's what I thought this was when I sprayed it, because y'all, it smells so good. They call it Midnight Musk, but it's supposed to be Burberry's Eau de Parfum, whatever Burberry scent that is. I didn't know what it smelled like, but I knew I liked musk, and like I said, I sprayed it and I was like, can I reread the package? And hopefully this will say it's a body spray, because that needs to be the next thing. It smells so good. They also have Chanel and Gucci Flora. I have Chanel Chance. I don't think Chance is the scent of the Chanel, but I do have that and I like it. And I have one of the Gucci Flora collection. I can't remember which one. I know the bottle's pink, but this one, that one I think is supposed to be like the jasmine. But I'm like, I know I like those two scents. And then they were like, there's 5 total. There were 2 other scents that I cannot remember the name that they're supposed to be inspired by, because they're not ones that I'm super familiar with. But y'all, I am literally going back to the store today to see if I can find the other ones. I'm just going to go to the Walmart, but this smells so good. And it's so nice to have like a sanitizer. Like the berry scents are cool, but something that actually smells like fragrance? Come on, Walmart. These are $3.47, I believe, whereas the sanitizers, like the other scented sanitizers by, and I actually think it's Scent Theory who makes the other one. Smart Care makes these, but whatever. They were all like on like the end caps, so they look very similar, which makes sense why this bottle looks a little thicker. The other one's a little thinner, a little thinner than this one. But yeah, I gotta go look because they smell so good. So it's nice to have, you know, sanitizer that smells like, you know, a body fragrance. So the next thing I got are 2 denim shirts. Now, this is the first one. This is by the brand Free Assembly. I've bought a few Free Assembly items already, and I love them. This one I actually bought it too big. I thought I needed the extra large. This one fits more like a regular length denim shirt. It's very nice. I like it and I really like the color, but I would have definitely needed a smaller size. But this is the one I wanted first. It's the one by Celebrity Pink. The one by Free Assembly is $22. The one by Celebrity Pink is $17.50. I got the other one because I was like, okay, they only had an extra large in Celebrity Pink, and Celebrity Pink is like the kids line, where Free Assembly is more of an adult women's line, but, you know, kids and teens. But this is the shirt, and this one is more of a cropped fit, but it's not super crazy cropped. It's actually perfectly cropped. The color is a little lighter. This one is $17.50, and I love this one. So I'm keeping this one and taking the other one back. But I did want to show it to you guys just so you have options. Maybe you want the cropped or maybe you want the regular. And like I said, I only got both because I was like, I don't think the other one's going to fit, but it did. It did. It got over. But anyway, that's everything. So I will insert some additional clips if I can find the other scents at Walmart. And if I can find the other decorative like pillars that I was talking about and the different colors of the things that I got at the next Dollar Tree I go to. As always, thank you so much for joining. If you're new here, join the fam. You know, watch all the other videos. Join. We have fun over here. For those of you who keep coming back and have already joined the family, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is Sho'Shanna, and I will see you in the next one.